Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Trend Talks. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're well. I hope you're healthy. And most importantly, I hope you're living your best life. So as always, I'm Outraged. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, to like and to share this video. And if you're up for it, you can also hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates. I repeat, any updates from this channel. So it's getting hotter, guys. It keeps getting hotter. And things are not looking good for Sophie chandauka. It just keeps getting worse and worse. And we are here for it as we continue to unmask her inconsistencies, her lies, her, bad motives and bad intentions when it comes to sentebale charity organization. So now it seems that those who took over the charity from its dedicated trustees and founders now want reconciliation. And to me, that sounds like desperation. You cannot convince me otherwise. You want reconciliation, truth and reconciliation after the harm and the damage you've done, after everything you've put this hurry through the people who are supposed to be benefiting, the beneficiaries of the sentebale charity, and now you want reconciliation? That is a joke. And personally, just step down, Sophie. Honestly, just step down. You wanted 15 minutes of fame of Harry and Meghan. Well, the higher you climb, the farther you fall. And hers would be epic and eminent. I mean, listen, we just have to wait and be patient because it's coming. And then I don't know what legal referees Harry has, because the stuff she said about him is incredibly defamatory. I don't think reconciliation is possible with that woman and William's puppet, well-paid sidekick. You know who that is? That is Ian Rawlinson at the helm of the charity. Questions need to be asked about their behavior and why they were attacking Harry. I think that there's no way, I don't think a reconciliation is possible, to be honest with you. And I think right now it's dawned on her that she's created so much mess. She's dug this hole and she cannot get out of it. So she's like, what have I done? What do I do? Right? Because she was spiraling. You ran to the UK media. You brought in Meghan, who did not have anything to do with this, because you knew the media will eat her up if you just, they will drag her. Because you enjoy doing that. I mean, that's why you didn't even speak up for her during the polo incident. You could have just come forward and said, hey, this is not what it is. This is not da 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 da. But no, you enjoyed seeing her get dragged online. And also, she did not expect for Prince Harry and Prince Seeiso to also resign. I mean, she thought, okay, the trustees have stepped down, that's it. And then to have the patrons of their own charity step down, that's some work, girl. That is some work. And also, personally, that's my opinion. I think she's now realizing there's no other way to bring in funds, bring in income to the charity. I mean, this woman took $400,000 to bring in external consultants to come up with fundraising ideas, and even they did not come up with anything. So I'm sure she doesn't have donors right now. So that's why you'll see closest to her say a reconciliation is the only way. Truth and reconciliation. What do you mean truth and reconciliation? You've literally damaged this charity. You've said crazy things about Harry. You've made damaging accusations of harassment and bullying from Prince Harry. You even brought in Meghan. And what, you want reconciliation because things are getting hot. The mess you created, you can't handle it. Just wait. So she ran to Sky News to say this. And guess what? Sky News actually reported, they're the one who wrote an article about the sources claiming that she's up for reconciliation and truth. Ironic. Yeah. So truth and reconciliation. What? So this is from Sky News, guys. Hold on a minute. So truth and reconciliation. What hopes are there for the future of Prince Harry's charity? It's been an explosive week for sentebale, with acrimony and anger on both sides. But there is also the desire to try to explain what they feel caused this catastrophic breakdown. Truth and reconciliation. It felt like an interesting phrase after everything that's been said in the past 2 weeks, but it came from a source close to the current sentebale team when I asked if they could really see any chance of rebuilding what has gone wrong. It's been explosive first. Prince Harry and Prince Seeiso, the founders, said they'd taken the heartbreaking decision to step away in solidarity with the trustees who had found working with the chair, Dr. Sophie Chandauka, untenable. Then Dr. Chandauka, speaking to Trevor Phillips on Sky News last Sunday, accused Prince Harry of harassment and bullying at scale. A source close to the charity, former trustees, described her allegations as categorically false and completely baseless. What caused catastrophic breakdown? This week, I've been in communication with those on both sides. The acrimony and anger have been palpable, but equally clear from my conversations has been the desire on all sides to try to explain what they feel caused this catastrophic breakdown. All parties are keen that polo match doesn't become the distraction. The match where it looked like Dr. Chandauka and Harry and Meghan had fallen out. All of those involved want that to be put to one side, as they tell me there are much more fundamental questions that need to be answered. How was the charity being run? I've been told work had been going on for some time internally to look at the governance of sentebale. Was the current setup, how it was being run, and the composition of the chair, trustees, and the people in those roles appropriate for a charity heading towards its 20th anniversary? What was the future for sentebale? Set up because of a genuine heartfelt desire to help young people in Lesotho with HIV and AIDS? Was it time for them to broaden that remit? Were there obstacles to those changes happening? But also, did it really need to fundamentally change? And financially, what was going on? Again, a lot has been said by both sides about money spent on consultant fees and who may have been responsible for sponsors stepping away and fundraising levels falling. On Friday, Charity Commission confirmed it has now opened a compliance case to assess concerns raised about the charity. Right? So, one insider still working for the charity did tell me they still had some hope that there may come a time when there will be some form of truth and reconciliation process. They added that they have always felt if you keep your eye on the charitable objective, then I've often found everything falls into place. The young people could seriously lose out. Ultimately, at times this week, it has felt like that has been lost from this story. With all the blame and accusations flying around, there's been little attention on the young people they support and those they want to help in the future that could seriously lose out. Sentebale means so much to Harry. I had in some ways expected more of a robust response to the allegations being laid firmly at his door. I seriously don't want there to be a reconciliation. I feel as long as Sophie is there, she is an agent of chaos. She does not care about this charity. The only thing she needs to do is step down. What do you mean they have to talk and figure things out? Why do they have to reconcile? They asked her to step down. And I think if she had just done the right thing and stepped down and accepted the fact that she tried her ways, clearly they did not work. Let me step down. Let me bring in someone who is fit. Let Harry and Seeiso bring in someone who is more fit to run the charity. I don't think any of these things would be happening right now. But you ran to the media, made false accusations against Prince Harry, and also brought in his wife Meghan, and now the people are asking you what you want to reconcile, a reconciliation. This woman is just greedy, and it's all, I think for her it's all about the money. It's just she's seen this is the money. You claim this is a toxic work environment, this bullying. She's the first person I've ever seen who wants to stay in a position that first does not pay her. I mean, okay, she ended up demanding to be paid for a volunteer position. You remember she wanted 300,000. But in most cases, if you're working for a company or you're working for someone and you literally are volunteering and they create this toxic environment where you cannot stand, you cannot thrive, they're bullying, there's racism, all these things. Do you want to still work in such an environment? Because I don't think many people will want to, considering the fact that you're not being paid. So that is something that is raising eyebrows. And secondly, this is not your charity. Why are you fighting so hard to be in control of a charity that you did not found? Why is it that so many people around you stepped down? Like, they resigned because of you. Clearly, you are the problem. To have the patrons of the charity, that is Prince Harry and Prince Seeiso, resign in solidarity with the trustees, that speaks volumes. And all you had to do was step aside, step down, accept that this is not happening, and move along. But no, 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 no. You had to make, I don't know why you even ran to the media. This is not your charity. And it's so hypocritical that you are so confident to continue running a charity that you did not found, that is not yours to begin with. I don't think that there should be any form of reconciliation. Let's let the commission do its work, and I pray so hard, literally, that they pay fair. They are honest with their findings, because Williams is behind this. You have his henchman Ian Rawlinson, who actually just has been at Sentebale for a long time. We did not know. That's why he was paid as a consultant a lot of money before he even was hired as a trustee, and that is raising eyebrows to a lot of people, because how is that possible? So we can just know the brother is behind this entire ordeal. And also, and she just realized that she messed up, or I think maybe William dumped them, because only a few days the message of sentebale goes on with or without Prince Harry and Prince Seeiso. So what has changed, Sophie? And I think Sophie thought that she can treat the prince of a beneficial kingdom shabbily without repercussions. These are the repercussions. You just don't tarnish or just damage someone's reputation, especially a reputation that he's been known to, have a great reputation, positive reputations, good things talked about him. So do you guys really think that she should reconcile with Harry, that they should have a talk and reconciliation and truth? I think she should come forward, step down first. She should resign, come forward and publicly apologize for everything, and actually reimburse all the money that she used on trustees and to pay her family and all these people who are closely associated with her. And I think that is the first thing she should do. And I don't think she should be anywhere near this charity. She can go open her own charity, for crying out loud. But I think she just needs to step the hell away, because her entire thing is money, and she does not care about this charity, and to burn it to the ground. That's it. That's it. So let me know, guys. Do you really want there to be a reconciliation? Because personally, hell no, I do not want. So that's it, guys. I wanted to give you guys that update. As always, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and I will see you in my next video with more exclusive news and updates. Bye.